He's been entertaining us for over 40 years with a musical style that transcends any format. Rock, pop, country, novelty fans alike, they love this multiple Grammy Award winner. It's an honor indeed to welcome singer, writer, multi-instrumentalist, and if I dare say, true American icon, Mr. Ray Stevens on the program.
Oh, well, that's quite a welcome. Thank you. It's nice to be here, Eddie.
I'd like to start off with a little history if we could. How does one move from a small cotton mill town in Georgia to becoming one of America's most loved performers?
Yeah, well, I've always loved music, and my mother insisted that I get piano lessons when I was a kid. I didn't want to do that. All the other kids were out playing baseball, and I'm home practicing the piano. I'm glad she stuck to her guns, though, because it turned out to be I'm a heck of a lot better piano player than I am a baseball player. But I've always been interested in music and always loved music and always loved to sing, and had a little band in high school and met a gentleman in Atlanta. I was born in a little cotton mill town, Clarkdale, Georgia, outside Atlanta, about 20 miles northwest, actually. And later on, I wound up living in Atlanta and met a gentleman there named Bill Lowry, who was in the music publishing business. And he encouraged me to write songs, and I did. And he got me a record contract, and it just blossomed from there.
Now, when it comes to music, you are classically trained, is that correct?
Well, yeah, a little bit. I studied, the classical piano routine, and then majored in theory and composition at Georgia State. So,
and I'm going to kind of put you on the spot because you have many great tunes. Is there one that you're most proud of?
Oh gosh, there are a lot of songs that didn't make it that I'm still proud of. Of the ones that people would know, I'm proud of Everything Is Beautiful that I wrote, and The Streak, and Guitarzan, and things like that. But there are a lot of songs that and I'm still trying to write, and can't wait to get off the stage so hot and heavy so I can get back in the studio and make some records.
Mississippi Squirrel Revival. How in the world do you come up with something like that? Where does that come from, Ray?
Well, now, that was a song that was written by a good friend of mine, Buddy Kalb. He was inspired by being a son of the South and going to churches all over and seeing some of the attitudes displayed by a lot of the so-called Sunday morning religious people who forget all about it on Monday. But needless to say, that might include all of us.
In conversation with Ray Stevens, who can indeed come up with some wild song ideas.
I don't know. I just hear something or see something that strikes my fancy and just start in on it, And
a couple of quick questions for you here. If given the opportunity, which artist or band, living or dead, would you like to do a duet with?
Ray Charles.
If I were to look into the CD player of your personal car right now, what CD might I find?
I don't know. I'm pretty eclectic. I listen to all kind of stuff.
Any song out there that's so good you wish you'd written it?
I wish I had written a lot of songs, but they're just too numerous to mention, really.
The silliest thing anyone ever had you autograph?
It was probably so silly I immediately forgot about it.
And shy of anything I may have said, can you remember the strangest interview question you were ever asked?
That could have been it.
What does the future hold for Ray Stevens?
Well, like I said earlier, I can't wait to get back in the studio. I got a lot of ideas, a lot of song ideas and arranging ideas that I want to try out in the studio. And then I want to, like I say, travel around a little and take the band and work some shows and all around the country. And
any words to your fans?
Well, my only word would be thank you for liking what I do. Hi, this is Ray Stevens. You're listening to Eddie Bear.